Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for another episode of our USA farming series, part number 7, I believe. Sort of still doing stuff up at the dairy farm, but I thought we'll come down here and at least get things started and see how we go. The frame rate is not too bad now. It was a little bit bad before, but we'll lift that up. Seems to be a bit of a bump there. I don't know, with this, with this harvester, it seems like, hold down, if you try and fold the front header, it causes dramas. It's like a collision box on the ground somewhere, which is really weird. But yeah, the sugar beet has been planted. It's ready to harvest. I'm not quite sure what stage fertilization we did. Yeah, stage 2 up here and stage 1 down here, so don't know how well it's going to go. The frame rate seems alright still, but it's a bit jittery and jumpy in spots, but it should be alright. So have you guys seen this build? As you know, I've got rid of the fences, I've got rid of sliding gates and the trees and that sort of stuff. Just now we're going to use this as a Let's Play series. We're trying to minimise the amount of stuff we have placed into the game. So that way if we do happen to go and buy anything else later on, we won't have to stress out as much. And horseplay seems to still be having a bloody issue. Oh, let's ignore it. Again, for some strange reason, it still just does not want to work properly. Can't press left control delete to move it away. So, horseplay, I think I'm going to delete it and wait for him to actually fix the bloody thing. Alright, the truck is here ready to go, 12,000 litres. We've got rid of the John Deere harvester. Picked up this Ideal, which has got the Challenger logos on the side and also on the header, so you can continue on about your job. Where are we? We're doing that with this guy. You're doing a bit of tethering eventually. This guy is still mowing, so still got a little bit to do. But while we can, get a little bit more grass, because we're going to have to go down and spend a fair bit of time down at the sugar beet area, I think. I don't know how far along they're going to get before we have to go down and unload. By the time we go down, unload him and backwards and forwards for the next 45 minutes. I don't know how much grass will get picked up, so while we can early on, we'll get as much as we can. Oh, there we go. Knew it wouldn't be much. Right, so let's go down and jump in our truck. I think I'm still using the standard I don't know what speed I had. Was it 50? Might have been 50 kilometers an hour. Still using a standard potato harvester, sugar beet harvester I should say, so, but I hope this trailer takes sugar beets. Doesn't look like it. No. Well, that's a smart one, isn't it? Alright, get rid of you. Let's jump out of you. We're going to have to reset you for the minute, and we're going to have to buy some new trailers. We might as well go with these Aussie ones again, I think. How much does our harvester actually fill up with? 45,000 litres, so as long as we've got more than that. You do sugar beets, 60,000 litres, that'll do. Main colour will go. I don't know. Thought a black would be nice. Let's go Michelin. Let's go Trelleborg. I like the way they look. We'll go black. Design, which is just the design on the rear, I think. Yeah, just the wording. So nothing fancy. Let's go to the shop. We'll work out how we get down there now without too much of a drama. We go straight down through here, down to past these sheds, turn right, turn left. Should be good. So even with double yield turned off, I think I turned it off. I know I did, but then I think I just did the deselect and reselect all mods before I come into the save game, so I may have put them back on without meaning to. Let's just keep going straight and do this little jump. Sort of little jump. You didn't even see, really. Head down and unload this guy. I think we'll put all those sugar beets into storage for now and then sell some later on. We don't really need money at the moment, so Jesus, we could do it a little bit, but we're not struggling for money. The sugar beets will go over there. Potato farm will go down there eventually. So we might fill up the one to the left. We've got 3 there. Make sure we had 3 just to ensure we had enough space. There we go. Actually, how fast does this guy harvest? Doesn't say. We need to get the header. 12 kilometers an hour. There we go. Cycle through and have a look, see what things. You're still mowing. When did it say that was full? Obviously we missed that one. It's really easier just to do it this way. Jumping yield going empty in. Where was it? Yeah, I think we must have double yield still on. Didn't even get a full run up the field, so I will make sure I take it off before the next episode, and I will make sure I don't put it back on again. I really think that the sugar beets is going to keep us pretty busy anyway without even having to worry about unloading this guy all the time, but while that's happening, let's go down to here. Let's back it up. Back up this way, and might as well try and get a full trailer before we tip it in. It's got 3 sugar beet storage facilities. I don't know quite how much they hold, each of them. We can have a quick look. Where's our sugar beets? Somewhere here. 1.4 million. I think we're in the way. Yep. Sorry, keep going now. Sorry. So plenty of storage space. Although might still not have enough space anyway. 1.4 million. Didn't run into us, so we'll be able to get out of the way easier. I think he's quick going home. Another one of those very successful workers. He had enough, he was over it. Well, screw you guys, going home. Right, hi you, don't worry about unloading, mate. That's not what we wanted. There we go. We might have to take off, as much as I don't really want to. Take off crop destruction. So we're going to have to drive on it to unload this guy. Missed a little bit at the end. We can fix that up. We can sort of paint the end of the field and get rid of that. Make sure he's going to finish short of the field each time. Alright, let's have a quick look at that now while we're waiting. Get through the grass texture, there we go. Try not to get the field. Alright, there we go. Screenshot for our thumbnail. So I'm recording this episode before we release episode number 6, so I don't know if you guys want to see everything or not. But kind of trying to, as you guys probably already know, I try and get as much recorded as I can before I need to head back to work for the 2-3 days that I'm there, plus my weekend at home with my daughter and sort of stuff. I try and record as much as I can. That way I'm sort of not missing episodes. Go and quickly tip this off and then we'll head up and unload our harvester as well. Tip you off. Where are you? Up here. Definitely still feel like we have double yield still on, unfortunately. Definitely need to turn off, especially for the sugar beets and potatoes. We're going to end up with more than what we know what to do with. Still, as far as pigs go, I said maybe down at field 19, field 20, part of field 19, maybe with the train silo there, we can turn that into the pig area. We're going to need sheep, so maybe it's up at field 32. Chickens can pretty much just go anywhere, probably up near McDonald's somewhere. And horses, I think, yeah, anyway, they don't matter either really. We can keep the sheep close to the hay and all that, which is just here in the grass. Keep the pigs close to the potatoes and sugar beet down the bottom, and then all the other fields in the middle we can work out what we're doing from there. Right, we should be able to keep going, we shouldn't be in the way there. Alright, jump in here. Gee, he's only got a full grown tank again already. So we're going to be pretty busy today, just unloading this guy pretty much. I think I missed a little bit when we plowed the field. No, I can't remember what I did there. I think I may have just planted both and they were already that close anyway. Can't quite remember. So at the end of this field we've got heaps of room for him to turn around, so we might, while he's doing his thing, let's go and there, let's just make him so he's got a little bit extra room. I know we're getting rid of part of the crop and stuff, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh, come on. helper H. Well, you might be the harvester, or the crone mower. So let's unbolt this guy. I'll get this guy going. We don't want him to do the whole field, only a little bit. So I wonder if we can line it right up in the center of both of these. Might. Won't be too bad. Still gonna have to come back and windrow it, I think, but it'll work. Right, so down the bottom right hand corner you can see, as I said in our last episode, sugar beet 75% full. We've got our current amount 45,000 and our total 60,000. So that's fruit HUD. It's pretty good. I like it. You know, it helps for new people to be able to learn what's what early on. I know there was times where I used to always get field seed radish and grass mixed up a little bit. As stupid as it sounds, that did actually happen, so helps people out a lot. We've got F all the way up there, bloody hell. Said we're going to be flat out today. This is where this will come in handy as a multiplayer server. Maybe, oh Jesus, once we get everything set up ready to go, we could probably do a multiplayer server. Then again, we could do this map as a multiplayer server and put down several different farms. I don't know if we can. If I'm a sugar beet farmer, can I actually put it in your silo so you can feed it to your pigs? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. That'd be pretty cool if we can have 5 or 6 different farms. So we have dairy farm, we'll have our grain farm, sugar beet farm, potato farm, sheep, pigs, chickens, horses. So 8 different farms we need. We can have 8 different farms that we actually be able to help each other out with product. That'll be pretty cool. Otherwise we all just play as the one farm but have separate farms on the inside of our big farm, if you know what I mean. Still a little bit disappointed in these trailers. As much as I love them, I don't like it how it sticks out the top once you put the lid on or the cover on. Bloody hell, we are dead set, run off our feet today. There we go. I think we'll sell as much grain as we can, and then maybe our last truckload we'll take and put in our silo for our future farms, just so we've got something straight away to be able to use. Yeah, I dead set still think we have double yield turned on. There's no way I can check it without quitting out, and I'm not going to do that because it'll be a pain. I'll wait for this guy to fill us up. Let's have a look and see. Sugar beet, 117,000, 172,000 we've got. We've got heaps already. What's the current price? 1,084. Wow, that is a good price. Very good price. That's actually yeah, like as good as barley and wheat. That is an outstanding bloody price. Kind of makes me want to go and sell it all, but we won't. Fill up these as much as we can, and then we'll sell the rest on if we need to after that. It's one thing I don't like as well, like that should be a constant stream, even if there's nothing coming out. Like technically, it'd be better if it was like a constant stream and not start stop like that. Because it looks really silly. Should be able to fill up pretty quick. There you go. Let's go and drop this one off, and then all the work up there is nearly going to be filled probably. So we take, was it 140, 1.4 million. So these take a fair bit. Not quite sure exactly what they take. We'll have to have a look. 300,000 each, so 900,000 down here, and the rest will be up there, of course. Don't think we have any other. There's no other silos down here, so definitely up there. We should at least be able to get back past us here. So go back and jump in our other Mack truck. So when the time comes we need to build another farm, like a pig farm or whatever, I will time lapse the build as we normally do. There'll be no money cheated in. We'll use the money that we earn from here, so don't have to worry about us, you know, cheating and that sort of thing. Just on 4 rows, I think maybe, yeah, about halfway. I think will be all right. Something can stay turned off. Down here. Start unloading sugar beet harvester again. Keep going with the potato harvester. The idea why I had that other machine there to pick them up off the ground is I was gonna, if we were gonna harvest ourselves, drive along when we're full, just tip it on the ground. Tip it on the ground as we harvest. That was sort of my idea, and we come back and pick it up once we're done. I don't even know if that's, well, it's definitely possible, but I don't know if that's a smart idea or not. I've also got, actually that Promar mother bin, I think I was meant to be using that. Let's have a look. Let's jump in. I think this is the only truck that I've got down here, the Massey Ferguson. And the truck isn't strong enough to pull that trailer along. It should be. But I think that was the idea, to have that and then to tip it off into the truck, and the truck go and sell it or put in storage. We're also going to need an extra trailer. One trailer is not going to be enough. I really like these bins too, the way they open up. I'm just hoping that it will fit under the sugar beet harvester. Speed of 12. Let's pull right alongside. No, it doesn't even recognise it. Well, that's a bummer. That's another failed project. Get rid of that. Go on, move this out of the way. How's that harvester going? Helper G's nearly full, but helper F, no, you're still going. Good. I'll quickly jump in the truck. Probably be full before we get there, I'd say. So we're changing things up on the channel, as you guys are probably already well aware. An episode of USA Farming Series here at Michigan will be released every second day, and then the alternate days will be our Rags to Riches series. Coming in hot. So change things up on the channel a little bit. You guys seem to be pretty happy about it, so I can quickly guys can't hear the in-game sound now, which is a bit of a pain. Trying to load. Eventually, it'll work. My community. At the moment, we've got 85 likes and 12 different comments on just doing these two series. So, I mean, 85 likes out of 8,500 subs isn't much, but not everyone sees the posts on YouTube. So, but I think for me personally and for the channel, I think it's better to focus on just the two series at a time. Like any more than two, having the 7 going at once is just a little bit too much, I think. And as I said, some of you guys really like certain series, and having to wait for one episode every week is not fair to you guys, especially when there's certain things that you really do like. Right, so we'll get this emptied out as well. I don't know, we'll have to wait for another load. I think we will. Future episodes, I'm not gonna do this and that at the same time. Like we are now, chopping and changing between trucks and that sort of stuff. It's just too hard. I don't think it makes for an exciting episode. I think it makes it kind of annoying for you guys. 2, 4, it's number 6. He's missing a little bit, but that's not too bad. Yeah, it makes it a little bit annoying for you guys, so we'll just focus on the one thing. As I said, we'll do dairy farm one day, we'll do potatoes, we'll do sugar beets, we'll do pigs. So each episode will be based on just one side of the Michigan supply, our Michigan supply company, with our goal being able to supply all of Michigan with all the farming, food and all that sort of stuff they need to keep them going day to day, week to week, that sort of thing. Let's get this guy off the field, shut him down, to go down and unload this guy again. As I said, very stressful. It's constant, come here, do this, I'm full, come empty me. It's very hard to do it single player. What I might do is actually stop here for a second. Let's jump in here. Unhire you. That is pretty cool. We sort of dump it off as we pick it up. Only on the way up, not on the way down, of course, but I think if we didn't have double yield on, which I'm not 100% sure if we do or we don't. If we do and we didn't, it'd be a lot better. I think that's not a bad idea. I've not used the other truck before to pick it up, so I don't know how it works. Let's hit hired worker so he can do his thing. We'll pick it up and have a look. Let's go unfold. Do not know how this thing works, but it looks bloody awesome. We'll go lower, go up, turn on. Control is pipe 1. Okay, so that, has it got a capacity? I don't think it has a capacity. So it's probably not ideal. Because we're going to have to move the trailer along as we go. So yeah, it doesn't really have a set capacity, unfortunately. If it could hold, say, 10 or 20,000 litres, that would be pretty cool, but it doesn't, so that idea is not good. Obviously single player, multiplayer would be alright, but not single player. Jump out of there. Right, as much as we can, and then we can jump in the truck and roll forward again. I know it's a pain. It's pretty cool the way the seat works though. That is cool. Should be over the trail. Oh, there we go. I do like how it works, but it's bloody time consuming. I think it's played up with our layout of our vehicles now that we're had to reset it. So I definitely won't, as much as it is pretty cool, definitely won't be tipping it on the ground again. It is an absolute pain in the butt. I don't know if you could hire a worker with it. I haven't even looked. You can have a look. No, I don't think so. Didn't think we'd be able to. It's very time consuming and it's a pain. I think we'll sell this vehicle to finish doing this. There's no point in us keeping it on our single player map. Even multiplayer I don't even know if it's worthwhile keeping, but it would be cool. It's probably more for having big piles on the ground, not little piles that we've placed. This bigger pile here will be a lot better. See, it's taking it out, but it's not picking it up really quick. It's pretty slow with picking it up, so we'll make sure we've got it all. It doesn't help with that bloody Corsair thing in the way. Let's go back into our garage. Waste of time. Gives us more money though. More money for our next build. More money for cows. whatever we're going to use it for. Go and tip this load off and then grab another one, tip it off again, do 2 quick unloads and then go and grab the grain again. Alright, how much have we got in storage now? 300,000. Which means it's full. Go back and do the middle one. So we're going to have to sell a fair bit. So we're not even halfway through the field. We've already got one chucker block full. Try not to hit our other vehicles. A good idea. How do you go at that end? Didn't miss anything. That's good to see. I've got rid of all the spotlights and stuff too, all the trees, bushes, fences, all that sort of stuff, as I said the last episode. The beehives, even that's all gone, just to sort of save memory space and stuff in the computer. Try and increase our frame rate so we don't have a massive frame rate loss like we did before. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. Unload you, go back to our other truck. So we need another 20,000 litres, so we're probably going to have to go for a run and sell what we've got. So we're going to be just just under full. I think 17,000 litres in that harvester. How are you going? I think that might be enough once we get to the other end. So we'll try and keep an eye on him at the same time. Should be nearly full. Hold on, leave the map up. Keep an eye on that helper B. Once he gets close to the end, we'll go and let him finish his run and then stop him. So that way we can collect some hay, which we're going to need for the cows and also for our total mixed ration, that sort of stuff. So definitely with this $500,000, I think we need to buy a heap of cows, try and get this dairy stuff off the ground. Oh, I knew we were going to hit that. Let's hope we don't get hit by a train here. Nope, thank God. Alright, Helper B's not far away. Get down to the intersection and then we'll stop and go and jump over and... No, I want to jump in the tractor. There we go. So thank you for all your hard work. Sometimes it keeps running, sometimes it shuts down. Class that as a stop. Have a check what the best price is for wheat again, and I think we just hit the pole. Only just. So it's not this one. Yeah, I think it's the same one we did before. Pretty sure it is. We should get it 120,000 or so. Another decent amount of profit. think next episode we'll focus on our dairy farm again. We'll try and get it up and running. We're going to have to do water. We're going to have to do said hay. We're going to have to do more grass. There's so much more stuff we need to do before I think we focus on sugar beets and potatoes and all that other sort of stuff. Try and see if we can. I don't think we'll be able to unload both at the same time, but we can. It's going to be an interesting sight. Look at that, just. Then again, I think the front ones decided to stop for some reason. Wait till the back one. What are you doing? Alright, let's keep it going. I don't know if it's because of maybe it's because we're not quite in the trigger. Yeah, I think that's why. Alright, what I'm going to do is go down here, unhire the worker, turn it off. It can stay there for now. We can come back and look at that another day. We're flat stick, keeping up with what we've got. Stop shutting the truck down. We'll head back. Certainly don't think these guys go as fast as they should. $30 kilometers an hour, maybe. Probably should be doing 50 kilometers an hour at least along here. Right, so we'll turn right and head back. Continue on with all this grain stuff. We're nearly at the 45-minute mark anyway, so I think definitely you guys let me know. But I think next episode we just need to focus on the wheat, getting the dairy farm up and running properly. Once that's done, then we can focus on the sugar beets, and then once the sugar beet field's done, we can focus on the grain. That'll be my next thing, sort of setting up a grain area somewhere. Work out what farms or what fields we're going to use for what. Obviously we've got, I think pigs need like corn, soybean, wheat and barley. Is that it? 3 things? And like sugar beets, so we've got that done. So we need at least 3 different crops somewhere. I said if we do our grain, maybe even this place here, I know it's already pre-built. I don't know if we can buy that, whatever that may be. Oh, this is the houses, I think. No, actually I don't know what that is. Getting houses along here, so buy either like this guy and say these 3 fields. 1 corn. So that's corn, that can be soybeans, and that can be something. I don't know, but then we've got the wheat and stuff over here, so whatever. I don't know what we're going to do, but we need at least 3 different fields, or two different fields, because we've got this as wheat, so we could always go. Then again, if we do this as wheat, so that is corn and that is soybeans or something, we can do the pigs and stuff like sort of up here. Or these 3. Do these 3 here. So wheat, corn, which I think that's sugar beet now. Corn, it's barley. So I mean, we can do, say, wheat, soybean, corn here, whatever it is, so we can build our farm like either here or field 6, maybe part of field 10, like even this part here. We could build our little farm in here, a grain farm. So we've got the 3 fields close by, all that sort of thing. I think that'll be the way to go. Keep everything nice and close. So, alright, I think that'll be it. We'll end the episode here. Our timer's gone off. We didn't get much grass done, so we've still got heaps to pick up to feed to the cows, of course. Then we're going to need to... What have we got? 2, 3, 4. We've got 8, don't we? Then we're going to need to get them some more water. We're going to need to get some hay in there as well, and then some total mixed ration. That can wait till later. We're not that worried about it. I can't remember. Quick look at our animals. Do we have... No, we've got that one, 32,000 litres. I might need to sell those and get the bigger ones. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. So we'll get rid of both of those now. This just... Has it got a toe spot? That one doesn't either. So we can do our chrome, which will be for our milk, of course. We can do either stainless steel for water or black. I think stainless steel for water. So we can go and pick those up. Cost us a little bit of money, but we definitely need it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, as always, smash a like button. Leave a comment, let me know if you think we should do that first. Get the dairy farm up and running 100%, and then go down and do the sugar beets, and then do the grain, and then sort of go jump by jump and do what we need to do. You guys let me know. I think that's probably the better idea, but it's up to you guys as well. So, yeah, like, comment. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you guys again soon.